The ancient lighthouse stood sentinel on the rocky coast, its beacon dim and faltering. Maggie, the last keeper, climbed the winding stairs one final time, her weathered hands trailing along the cold stone walls. At the top, she gazed out at the turbulent sea. The lighthouse was scheduled for automation the next day, rendering her position obsolete. As dusk fell, a storm began to brew. Lightning flashed, illuminating a small fishing boat struggling against the waves. Maggie's heart raced. The new automated system wasn't operational yet. Without hesitation, she sprang into action, firing up the old generator and focusing the light out to sea. Hours passed as she manually rotated the light, guiding the boat to safety. As dawn broke, the storm subsided, and Maggie saw the boat safely docked in the harbor. Later that day, as Maggie packed her belongings, a knock came at the door. It was the fisherman and his family, eyes brimming with gratitude. "We heard they were shutting this place down," he said, "but last night proved how much we still need it, and you." Word spread quickly through the small coastal town. By nightfall, a crowd had gathered at the lighthouse, bearing a petition to keep it staffed. As Maggie signed her name, she realized that sometimes the most valuable traditions are worth fighting to preserve. In a world racing towards automation, we must not overlook the irreplaceable value of human experience, dedication, and the willingness to go above and beyond in times of need. Sarah gripped the steering wheel, her knuckles white with frustration. The detour sign loomed ahead, forcing her off the familiar highway. She was already running late for her job interview. "Just great," she muttered, reluctantly turning onto the winding country road. As she navigated the unfamiliar route, her anger slowly gave way to awe. Rolling hills stretched as far as the eye could see, dotted with wild flowers in a rainbow of colors. The morning sun painted everything in a golden glow. Rounding a bend, Sarah gasped. An old truck had veered off the road, its front wheel stuck in a ditch. An elderly man stood beside it, looking lost. Without hesitation, Sarah pulled over. "Need some help, sir?" The man's weathered face crinkled with relief. "Bless you, young lady. My tire blew out, and I can't get a signal out here." Sarah helped him change the tire, her interview all but forgotten. As they worked, the man spoke of his life, his eyes twinkling with decades of memories. "I'm headed to my granddaughter's wedding," he said. "Thought I'd miss it for sure." As they finished, Sarah checked her watch. Her interview had started 30 minutes ago. The old man squeezed her hand. "Thank you. You're an angel, you know that?" Sarah smiled, a sense of peace washing over her. "It was my pleasure." As she watched him drive away, her phone buzzed. A message from the company she was supposed to interview with. "Due to an emergency, we need to reschedule. Are you available next week? We'd love to meet you." Sarah laughed, shaking her head in wonder. She looked up at the sky, marveling at the beauty around her. In that moment, she realized that sometimes what seems like an inconvenience is actually part of a greater plan. God's detours often lead us exactly where we need to be, teaching us lessons in kindness, patience, and the joy of helping others along the way. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with others who may benefit from this valuable information. Thank you for watching.